Good morning, students. Let's start the next topic of chapter 2nd. What do all acids and bases have in common? In our previous video, we have seen that all acids have similar chemical properties. All acids generate hydrogen gas on reacting with metals. So, hydrogen seems to be common to all acids. To understand whether all compounds containing hydrogen are acidic, we would look at this activity. Two nails are fixed on a cork is placed in a beaker. These nails are connected to the two terminals of a 6-volt battery through a bulb and a switch as shown here. If we add some dilute HCl in the beaker and switch on the current, the bulb starts glowing. Glowing of the bulb indicates that there is a flow of electric current through the solution. The electric current is carried through the solution by ions. Since the cation present in acids is H positive, this suggests that acids produce hydrogen ions, that is H positive, in solution, which are responsible for their acidic properties. What happens to an acid or base in a water solution? Do acids produce ions only in aqueous solution? Let's test this. A test tube in which small amount of sodium chloride is taken. To this, little amount of concentrated sulfuric acid is added. When the reaction takes place, hydrogen chloride gas is produced. Now, we will test this gas with dry and wet blue litmus paper. There would be no change in dry litmus paper, while wet blue litmus paper turns red. This experiment suggests that hydrogen ions in HCl are produced in the presence of water. The separation of H positive ion from HCl molecules cannot occur in the absence of water. HCl plus water gives H3O positive plus Cl negative. Hydrogen ions cannot exist alone, but they exist after combining with water molecules. Thus, hydrogen ions must always be shown as H positive or hydronium ion, that is H3O positive. We have seen that acids give H3O positive or H positive ion in water. Let's see what happens when a base is dissolved in water. We have already studied that all bases generate OH negative ions in aqueous solution. For example, sodium hydroxide, NaOH in water releases Na positive and OH negative ions. Similarly, KOH, potassium hydroxide in water releases K positive plus OH negative ions. Bases generate hydroxide ions in water. Bases which are soluble in water are called alkalis. Do you know all bases do not dissolve in water? An alkali is a base that dissolves in water. They are soapy to touch, bitter in taste, and corrosive in nature. So, you should never taste or touch them as they may cause harm. Now, as we have identified that all acids generate H positive and all bases generate OH negative in aqueous solution, therefore, we can view the neutralization reaction as follows. Acid plus base would give salt plus water. Now, how do we mix an acid or a base in water? The process of dissolving an acid or base in water is a highly exothermic one. That is, the process releases large amount of heat. So, care must be taken while mixing concentrated nitric acid or sulfuric acid with water. The acid must always be added slowly to water with constant stirring. If water is added to a concentrated acid, the heat generated may cause the mixture to splash out and cause burns. The glass container may also break due to excessive local heating. You must have seen the warning sign on the can of concentrated sulfuric acid or on the bottle of sodium hydroxide pellets. Mixing an acid or base with water results in the decrease in the concentration of ions. Ions may be H3O positive or OH negative per unit volume. Such a process is called dilution, and the acid or base is said to be diluted.